Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SmackDown. This is the final SmackDown. This is the final show before the show of shows, WrestleMania. And ladies and gentlemen, WrestleMania is this Sunday, and we are going to decide if either that man right there or Eric Rowan is heading into Money in the Bank. Samoa Joe kicks off SmackDown, and he's ready to kick off SmackDown with a fight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me on the final show before WrestleMania. I am pumped. I hope you guys are as well, as we get set for some action on the blue brand. 2 Money in the Bank qualifying matches here tonight. We have this one between Samoa Joe and Eric Rowan, as well as Rusev versus Lars Sullivan. The Hoss fight of the ages. 2 Hoss fights, I should say. Samoa Joe, former WWE champion, is looking to reclaim what he lost at the Royal Rumble in Toronto all those months ago. And Samoa Joe, and oh my God, Eric Rowan with that creepy sheet mask. And Samoa Joe, he isn't gonna relent. He isn't gonna hold back. He's gonna fight. And these two have been fighting all over the world. They've been fighting all over the country, I should say. It started, since Fastlane, when Rowan helped Bray Wyatt retain the WWE Championship in that tables, ladders, and chairs match at Fastlane. And it's ever since then Samoa Joe has been fighting the Wyatt family disciples. And now Samoa Joe, and he's not the only one fighting Wyatt family disciples. Randy Orton at WrestleMania, he is going to face Bray Wyatt for the WWE Championship, a former Wyatt family disciple himself. He turned. Oh, what a smack by Joe. And Joe brings him down. And like what I was saying about Randy Orton, remember last week, killing blow to Bray Wyatt. He RKO'd Bray Wyatt after that heinous assault from Brock Lesnar onto the champion. Randy Orton looked like he was going to come out to help, only to drill Bray Wyatt with an RKO. To end SmackDown, we do have Randy Orton. He is in the building. He's going to explain his actions and all. Suplex. Hard snap suplex on the outside floor. Remember, no disqualification match between these two. Bret Hart, our general manager, made that match last week official. No disqualification between these two big men. And again, going to throw Rowan across the stage. Oh, try to go for that knee. Rowan saw it coming in the knee. You got to have eyes in the back of your head, especially when it comes to Samoa Joe. He has that heinous coquina clutch. He clutches you in, it's over. And all of the backhands by Samoa Joe, one of the most proficient strikers here on the blue brand. And now Samoa Joe is going to grab Rowan, and I think they're going to take this fight up the stage. This fight has rarely been in the ring, as Rowan now. Hard shots by the big man and a shoulder tackle. My God. Imagine a guy like that, almost 7 feet tall, 300 pounds, coming at you full velocity, full speed. And now Samoa Joe, I think he can take it. Samoa Joe's like a tank as well. And remember, the winner of this match, they're in Money in the Bank. Imagine Eric Rowan inside Money in the Bank. Oh my God. Right on the steel grates of the stage. Not on the LED, on the steel grates. And now Eric Rowan is going to take Samoa Joe. No, to gorilla position. And we're trying to get a camera crew in here, and we have. Camera crew is backstage and all. God, they're going to take this fight all the way in the arena. Remember, no disqualification. There's no rules. They've been doing this for weeks and weeks on end. Have Samoa Joe and Eric Rowan. They've been brawling all over the arena for weeks. We had literal security detail separate these two. And Bret Hart just said, screw it, I'm going to let these guys fight. There has to be a winner. Somehow, some way, oh my God. Just kicked Samoa Joe right in the face with that boot. And another shot to the gun of Joe. And now Joe finding a way out. Samoa Joe, he's going to fight till he just can't fight no more. And oh my God, he's able to pick up Eric Rowan, the strength of Samoa Joe. My God. In gorilla position. And this is a fight. Ladies and gentlemen, what a fight we have to kick off SmackDown. 2 days away from the show of shows, WrestleMania, and a boot again by Eric Rowan to the face of the former WWE Champion, a man who's trying to reclaim the WWE Championship. Remember, he yelled at Bret Hart last week, oh, knee to the gut. He said, I want the WWE Championship back. And Bret Hart said, you know what, you're going to earn it. I'm putting you in a Money in the Bank qualifier, and is back into the arena, back at ringside, it seems, for the two big men here, and oh, just going to throw him down. Samoa Joe not playing any games tonight. Him and Eric Rowan, they've been brawling all over the arena for weeks and weeks on end. It's going to come to a head here tonight. Who is going to join? Oh my God, oh my God! Just threw him off the stage. And Samoa Joe is just ruthless. But one of these men, they're definitely going to join. Adam Cole, Bobby Roode, Austin Theory. Now, as we saw, if you saw Monday Night Raw earlier this week, Mustafa Ali. Oh, and again, shoulder lance collides with the stage, the middle part of the stage, and that can easily rupture a muscle. Now going at it all, just puts the boot print right into the big chest of Rowan. And again, like I was saying, who's going to join Cole, Roode, Theory? And if you saw Monday Night Raw, instead of Cassius Ohno, it's going to be all Mustafa Ali in the Money in the Bank ladder match. As Samoa Joe is going to drag Eric Rowan by the neck here. Samoa Joe is on a mission. Eyes filled with rage. Eyes filled with vengeance. And look at Joe. He's saying it's over. He's saying it's over. Remember what I said about eyes in the back of your head? You better have eyes in the back of your head, because Samoa Joe is going to choke you the hell out. Coquina Clutch. Coquina Clutch is cinched in here. And Rowan, center of the ring, no rope breaking and no disqualification match. And he has no choice but to tap out to Joe. You either tap or snap when you're in the ring with Samoa Joe. And Samoa Joe is in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Look at this. Like I said earlier, you have to have eyes in the back of your head if you're going to go one-on-one with Samoa Joe. Because just like that, with the snap of a finger, he grabs you by the neck. He puts the forearm under the chin. It's over. That's how he won the WWE Championship. That's how he was able to beat The Undertaker, John Cena, so many others that Samoa Joe has disposed of since his arrival here on SmackDown. And Samoa Joe, he's going to WrestleMania, and he's going to vie for the Money in the Bank ladder match. And wait a minute, there goes Adam Cole. He's also a participant in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And this, Samoa Joe is very skeptical of Adam Cole here. And you heard it come from the mouth of Adam Cole. Him winning Money in the Bank is going to be undisputed. But I think Samoa Joe and, well, the four other guys have something to say about that. And the tension between Rey Mysterio and Shinsuke Nakamura is beginning to see through their professional relationship. And we're back at ringside because it is time for some in-ring action. As Oney Lorcan is set to go one-on-one with the man who attacked him last week, Drew McIntyre. And Oney Lorcan was wrongfully assaulted by Drew McIntyre after Drew McIntyre was humiliated by John Cena last week. And there he went to Bret Hart's office after the show last week and he said, you know what, I want to fight. I want to fight Drew McIntyre. And, well, look, you'll never hear the words come out of any normal person's mouth, but Oney Lorcan's not a normal person. He's a daredevil. He's a man that's willing to fight anyone and anyone. He said he wants to fight with Drew McIntyre. Bret Hart said, you know what? Booking the match for this week. And I don't know if Oney Lorcan has made a grand mistake in judgment. Because I don't envy Oney Lorcan at all. He's going against a man that's 280 pounds, almost 7 feet tall, in Drew McIntyre. They call him the Scottish Terminator. And this Sunday at WrestleMania, he is going to go one-on-one against John Cena. A man that he eliminated from the Royal Rumble. A man that put Kurt Angle on the shelf. One of the most prolific professional wrestlers of all time. Kurt Angle. Drew McIntyre made him tap out to his own finisher. His own submission maneuver, the ankle lock. It was really hard to watch all those weeks ago. Drew McIntyre is in the best shape he's ever been in his life. He recently returned to the WWE in November at the Survivor Series. He helped Shane McMahon dispose of Kevin Owens, but not for long, obviously. Kevin Owens is back. Kevin Owens is in the building tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to hear from him again regarding the stipulation that Shane McMahon has put forth between their clash at WrestleMania. WrestleMania is a stacked card, ladies and gentlemen. McIntyre, Cena, Owens, Shane, the Money in the Bank ladder match, Orton, Wyatt. On the Raw brand, you have Balor versus AJ Styles for the world title, Ricochet versus Strowman, IC Championship, Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins, and so much more. And here we go. Oney Lorcan, he's in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. He's looking to put away Drew McIntyre before Sunday. Get that momentum heading into that Battle Royal. Remember, a shot at either any secondary or tertiary singles championship on both Raw and SmackDown. And now Oney Lorcan throwing out, oh my God! Claymore! Just like that! Claymore ends Oney Lorcan. Oh my God! It only takes one Claymore to the jaw, and you're done. You're seeing lights or you're seeing stars. Drew McIntyre puts away Oney Lorcan in about 20 seconds. Drew McIntyre is pissed. Let's grab the mic. Oh my God. Harsh words from Drew McIntyre. He said he's gonna kick John Cena square in the face and have his head as a souvenir. Oh my goodness. And oh, there goes John Cena on the Tron. John Cena says he knows how tough you are. He's gonna push himself to the limit. Drew McIntyre is a mountain of a man. John Cena, he said he's going to overcome Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. That's going to be a fight. But wait a minute, speaking of Kevin Owens. And oh man, you can cut the tension with a knife. Drew McIntyre was the man that took Kevin Owens out for all those months. The tension between Drew McIntyre and Kevin Owens. Remember last week, Drew McIntyre said to Shane McMahon, I want nothing to do with Kevin Owens and your charade with him. It's strictly going to be Kevin Owens versus Shane at WrestleMania, but that's what we thought. Well, Shane McMahon has a little bit more tricks up his sleeve. Remember, we brought out Tony Nese last week. And that's exactly who Kevin Owens is referring to right now. And Kevin Owens wants to fight. Everyone is in the fighting mood here. Days before the show of shows. And Kevin Owens, and there's Tony Nese. Tony Nese coming out here. Remember Tony Nese? He assaulted Kevin Owens last week on SmackDown. And here we go. And here we go. Remember Tony Nese on Monday Night Raw all those months ago. Kevin Owens invaded the show. And he put Tony Nese on the shelf. And look at the right hands by Kevin Owens. The right hands by Kevin Owens and an elbow. And it's a fight here in Baltimore. Days before WrestleMania. And now Owens drills Tony Nese. He drilled Tony Nese. And Kevin Owens says, come on. I want to fight. And he sure as hell is going to get a fight at WrestleMania between himself and Shane McMahon. Remember, the loser of that match, they leave the WWE for good. And a stunner. Stunner from Kevin Owens. Stunner from Kevin Owens. A stunner from Kevin Owens. And now, Kevin Owens. Stunner from Kevin Owens. And oh, no. The same way he put Tony Nese on the shelf all those months ago. He's looking to do the same. He's looking to do the same again. Oh, kick to the gut to Nese. He's going to go for that power bomb. Oh, what the hell? It's Buddy Murphy. That's Buddy Murphy. Buddy Murphy. He just saved Tony Nese's skin. And oh my God, German suplex on the outside floor. And Buddy Murphy and Tony Nese teaming up to take down Kevin Owens. And something doesn't feel quite right. It seems fishy and all. We haven't seen Buddy Murphy in weeks. And this might have something to do, definitely something to do with Shane McMahon and Owen Security. Shane McMahon has hired mercenaries. He's hired goons to take care of his dirty work, to soften Kevin Owens up before WrestleMania. And Buddy Murphy, oh, what a right hand by Murphy. And Buddy Murphy may be working for the McMahons. He may be working for Shane. And I'm just going to throw Kevin Owens. And this is a 2-on-1 assault. Murphy and Tony Nese, they're beating the living hell out of Kevin Owens. Oh my God. They're beating the ever-living hell out of Kevin Owens. Rights and lefts here. Oh, I know. Kevin Owens now. Kevin Owens, oh, he was trying to fight back. Kevin Owens was trying to fight. And oh my God. No, my God. That driver right on the neck, on the outside floor. And Kevin Owens punched right to the face. And oh no, Murphy hooks him in. Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law right to Kevin Owens. Tony Nese and Buddy Murphy has beaten the living hell out of Kevin Owens days before his clash with Shane McMahon at WrestleMania. And look, smiling from ear to ear. And look who's on the stage. Look who's just walked onto the stage. And you should have known. You should have known that he was here. You should have known. And Shane McMahon said at WrestleMania, it's going to be Kevin Owens' final match in the United States of America. And an unexpected turn of events as Johnny Gargano just beat the living hell out of Tommaso Ciampa. He ambushed Tommaso Ciampa. And unfortunately, we have to switch gears. Or fortunately, if you're a Tommaso Ciampa fan, we have to switch gears to a Money in the Bank qualifying match, the final one, as Lars Sullivan is set to go one-on-one with possibly his greatest rivals thus far in his career, Rusev. And Lars Sullivan, this feud dates all the way back to before Survivor Series. Remember that match between Lars Sullivan and Rusev, non-title match? Sullivan, he beat Rusev to an inch of his life, and he didn't pin him. He didn't beat Rusev. He left. He walked out of the match. Lars Sullivan lost the match by countout. We still don't know why. The reason, I've been trying to conjure up a bunch of reasons as to why he did it. Probably was to send a message, or I don't know, but it left Rusev bruised and battered. He was unable to compete in that Survivor Series tag team match. He was replaced with Lars Sullivan. That man right there. And ever since then, Rusev and Lars Sullivan have been going head to head. It all came to blows. It became personal when Lars Sullivan betrayed Rusev, and he tried to go after Rusev's wife. You never go after a man's family. But Lars Sullivan, he has no morals. He has no code. And Rusev is coming out here, new look and everything, for the former United States champion, the Bulgarian Brute. And he stares Lars Sullivan eye to eye here. He has not left his eyes off the freak. And Rusev, ever since what Lars Sullivan, like I said previously mentioned, what he tried to do, he tried to attack Rusev's wife. You never go after a man's wife. You never go after a man's family. And that's exactly what Lars Sullivan tried to do. This feud, this rivalry became personal. And Rusev, he let all of his emotions out at Fastlane. He beat the living hell out of Lars Sullivan, which allowed Rey Mysterio to swoop right in and win the United States title. And ever since then, these two have been on a collision course to go one-on-one with each other. And it's the rematch. It's Lars Sullivan versus Rusev, one-on-one. Both of these men go after each other, and Rusev knows better. Both of these two knew better. Look at the standoff. Look at the standoff. And Rusev now going for the headbutts. He missed the third one. And now Lars Sullivan going to throw haymakers. And this is going to be a hoss fight, ladies and gentlemen. The referee better get the hell out the way. You better get the hell out the way when you're dealing with 300-pound men. And kick right to the face. And now Rusev. And this is going to be a fight, ladies and gentlemen. This is personal, as Rusev is delivering shots right to Lars Sullivan's knees, the foundation of the big man. And what a shoulder tackle by Lars. Lars Sullivan, his short tenure here so far in the WWE, and there goes Rusev. He's put away former United States champion Kalisto. He's beaten Kane in a cold clothesline. He's clashed with the likes of Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, and Rusev, and there goes Rusev head first on the post. And Lars Sullivan is looking to put away Rusev finally. Put Rusev behind him. And he wants to focus on the Money in the Bank ladder match. Remember, the winner of the Money in the Bank, you get a Money in the Bank briefcase. You have it for a year. You can cash in anytime, anywhere, on any world champion. The World Heavyweight Champion of Monday Night Raw, the WWE Champion of SmackDown. Who knows? We may see new champions at WrestleMania. Remember Finn Balor taking on AJ Styles for the World Heavyweight Championship. Bray Wyatt, who we haven't heard from since last week's SmackDown, where he was betrayed by Randy Orton, who we're going to hear from up next. And a knee right to the gut. Lars Sullivan, no knee pads, so it's a straight knee right to the rib of Rusev. Oh my God! And Lars Sullivan It just threw Rusev like he's like 100 pounds. That's a 300-pound man that Lars Sullivan just threw across the ring. And oh my God, just throwing his head, shoving his head into the turnbuckle. And look at Lars Sullivan. This guy is a genetic freak. They don't call him a freak for no reason. And what a clothesline by Rusev. Clothesline by Rusev. And now Rusev is going to stomp the ever-living hell out of Lars Sullivan. Putting everything into what he does is Rusev. Super kick to the face. Rusev is not going to hold back when he goes against Lars Sullivan. And again, gonna light up Lars Sullivan again with a super kick this time. He goes for the pin. Shoulders are down. The big man's in trouble and a kick out. Rusev, everything Rusev has done in the last couple of months have been negated really by Lars Sullivan. Lars Sullivan has targeted Rusev probably for the United States Championship, but this is more than just the United States Championship. This is personal. Ever since Lars Sullivan tried to attack Lana, and a suplex. Rusev has kept Lana away from the spotlight, has kept Lana away from the ring. We haven't seen Lana since. Lars Sullivan attempted to attack her. And Rusev, an absolute unit. He's an absolute tank. Is the Bulgarian Brute. You could say the same for Lars Sullivan as well. And oh no. Lars Sullivan saw it coming. And look at this. Oh my God. He's choking the life out of Rusev here. He's choking the ever-living hell out of Rusev. And Rusev, God, saw that. Lars Sullivan was like strangling Rusev to a point. And power slam. Strength by Lars Sullivan. You cannot outmatch Lars Sullivan's power. And SmackDown, I think it's the land of the giants, the land of the big guys. You got Rusev, you got Lars Sullivan, WWE Champion Bray Wyatt. Knee right to the rib. Right to the ribs. That rib breaker there by Lars Sullivan. Like I said, Samoa Joe, Rowan, and the headbutt. Right to the heart of Rusev. Shoulders are down here. 1, 2, and maybe over. No, Rusev is still in this. Former United States Champion is Rusev. Rusev been through a lot. God, now going for the knee. Now he's going for the foundation of Rusev is Lars Sullivan. A very intellectual man. I don't even want to call him a man. He's kind of he's more than a man, really. He's a monster. He's a freak. He's an animal. And oh my God! German suplex above the head of Lars Sullivan. And Lars Sullivan again. German suplex able. He's holding on though. He held on. He lights Rusev up. Turns Rusev inside out. Like a t-shirt. And now Sullivan picks him up. Sullivan. Freak accident. Freak accident. Is it over? Is it over for Rusev? No. Rusev kicked out of the freak accident. And Rusev now. Rusev trying to gain his bearings. Try to go for the boot. Nobody home. Rusev saw it coming. Oh my God. Overhead belly to belly. And what a hoss fight this has been so far between Sullivan and Rusev. Wait a minute. We've seen this at Fastlane. We saw it at Fastlane. The spear through the ropes. The spear through the ropes. Rusev and Lars Sullivan, they're going to tear the freaking building down. It's like Godzilla versus King Kong. What you got? Rusev or Lars Sullivan? What a clothesline by Rusev. Lars Sullivan, he's in another world. Lars Sullivan looks dead in the water right now after that spear. And Rusev, you saw that Fastlane. Oh my God. And Lars Sullivan, he sure as hell is paying for what he attempted to do to a man's wife all those weeks ago. And now Rusev, he's starting to set it up. Rusev is starting to set it up. Oh, try to go for the knee, but nobody home. Nobody home. Oh, no. Oh, no. Lars Sullivan, he went straight for the knee. He went straight for the knee of Rusev. That's a foundation of a big man right there. And now, Lars Sullivan. What the hell is Lars Sullivan thinking here? Oh, no. Oh, no. Remember all those months ago, that back body drop? The back body drop from the top. Lars Sullivan's trying to do it. Rusev's not going to allow him. Rusev's not going to allow him to. There goes Sullivan. There goes Sullivan. Lars Sullivan tried it. Rusev learns from his mistakes. He's watched the tape. And Rusev now circling Lars Sullivan. Oh, no. Oh, and a super kick. Those two just collided heads right there, but a super kick just blasted Lars Sullivan. And now Rusev again. Kick to the back of the head this time. Kick to the back of the head this time. And now Rusev is lining him up. He's stomping on the mat. Another super kick. Lars Sullivan is out, but he's still getting up. Sullivan is still getting to his feet. Another one by Rusev. This one cuts the forehead of Lars Sullivan. The monster indeed bleeds. The monster indeed bleeds. And now, Rusev has him on the top. Oh, no. Lars Sullivan trying to do it. Back body drop from the top. Oh, my God. And Rusev, he might have just folded Lars Sullivan into two. And I think he's looking to do exactly what I just said. Machka to the beast. Rusev avenges his family. And Rusev is going to the Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania. Rusev avenges his wife by beating Lars Sullivan. And what a fight between two Hoss fighters. Two of the biggest dogs on SmackDown go toe-to-toe again. And Rusev is the one to put Lars Sullivan away. Machka, after about 7 super kicks to Lars Sullivan. Monsters indeed do bleed. Rusev, what a victory for the Bulgarian Brute. And if he thought Rusev lost his touch, he's back and he's better than ever. Oh, look who's on the ramp. It's Adam Cole. Adam Cole's making his way down to the ring here. What a victory for Rusev. It's the second time Adam Cole's been out here. Look, Adam Cole saying that he's gonna climb the ladder and retain the briefcase. No, wait a minute. Oh, it's Samoa Joe! It's Samoa Joe! Samoa Joe from behind! Samoa Joe from behind! He's applied the Coquina Clutch on Adam Cole! The Coquina Clutch is on Adam Cole! And Adam Cole, I think you talked a little too much, Adam. And oh man, look at this. Samoa Joe, Rusev. Oh my God. We are going to get a glimpse of that at WrestleMania in that Money in the Bank ladder match. And Asuka, her and Shayna Baszler are set to have a one-on-one confrontation before WrestleMania. Looks like Shayna Baszler didn't appear in the building yet. But nonetheless, switching gears, here is the #1 contender for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. It's Randy Orton. And to a point, I think Bray Wyatt, he should have known who he was dealing with. He's dealing with Randy Orton. He's a snake in the grass. He's a serpent. He prays. And he waits for the perfect opportunity to strike. Randy Orton waited until he got that WWE Championship opportunity from Bray Wyatt. He aided Bray Wyatt in almost everything that Bray Wyatt needed aid in. He needed aid in winning the title. He did it. He needed aid in retaining the title, winning TLC. Randy Orton reached out to Eric Rowan and Luke Harper to do it. And Randy Orton got the opportunity. Bray Wyatt chose his opponent for WrestleMania. And that man was Randy Orton. And that indeed bit the WWE Champion on the ass. As Randy Orton, well, last week, after Bray Wyatt beat Johnny Gargano, Brock Lesnar beat the ever-living hell out of the WWE Champion. Bray Wyatt then called out to Randy Orton. Randy Orton came out and he drilled his master with an RKO. And Randy Orton, he requested this. He requested to be in the middle of the ring to explain his actions against Bray Wyatt. And that's exactly what Randy Orton's going to do. Randy Orton is a snake in the grass, smiling from ear to ear. He knows he has that championship match at WrestleMania this Sunday. We're going to hear from the Viper. And Randy Orton says, when you have the opportunity to do it, screw him. And that's exactly what he did to Bray Wyatt. And Randy Orton is looking to become the WWE Champion at WrestleMania. And ladies and gentlemen, WrestleMania has gotten a little bit more tense. The women are going to tear down the house at WrestleMania. And speaking of tearing down the house, this man is very known for it. It's Cesaro, the pro wrestling purist, the king of swing. Whatever you want to call Cesaro, you can call him number one contender for the United Kingdom Championship at WrestleMania, because at WrestleMania, it will be Cesaro and Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne, the champion, in a triple threat match for the United Kingdom Championship. Bret Hart was originally supposed to make this match a number one contenders match between Cesaro and Roderick Strong. Pete Dunne came into the office last week and he said, you know what? To hell with that. To hell with that idea. I almost had Cesaro beat. Didn't look like that, by the way. He said he almost had Cesaro beat. Roderick Strong got in the way. Roderick Strong then assaulted Pete Dunne. And that's what led to Pete Dunne wanting to defend that championship in a triple threat match. And this is not good. This is not going to be the first time that Pete Dunne's defended that title in a triple threat match. And remember all the days in NXT. He defended that title against Mustafa Ali and Aleister Black all those months ago. But now, he has a different set of opponents. Two of the pound-for-pound strongest men in the WWE right now. Roderick Strong, he lives up to the surname. 1/4 of the Undisputed Era. Adam Cole, the leader of Undisputed Era, he is in the Money in the Bank ladder match. He got choked out by Samoa Joe earlier. And then you have Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. They will defend their belts in a triple threat ladder match against the Revival and the Usos at WrestleMania as well. Ladies and gentlemen, feel the excitement. I'm feeling the excitement. WrestleMania is mere days away. Live in New York, where WrestleMania is going to be held. The outskirts of New York, New Jersey, MetLife Stadium. Roderick Strong is looking to become United Kingdom champion at MetLife Stadium. You can say the same for Cesaro as well. Cesaro has been chasing the United Kingdom championship for months. And this could be the perfect opportunity. Saying the triple threat match, he pins Roderick Strong. He doesn't really necessarily have to pin Pete Dunne, even though he has before. He can pin Roderick Strong, become the United Kingdom champion. Same thing for Roderick Strong. That's the worries of a triple threat match. That's what Pete Dunne has to worry about this Sunday. A lot of people question Pete Dunne. Are you out of your mind? Why would you defend your championship in a triple threat match, lowering your chances? And, well, I gotta say, Pete Dunne is a fighting champion as Cesaro behind the back. Chain wrestling here between two of the best SmackDown has to offer. And Cesaro and Roderick Strong, they're gonna close out SmackDown, the final SmackDown before WrestleMania, as Cesaro now pushes Roderick Strong to the ropes. Ducked down by Cesaro, leapfrog by the Swiss Cyborg, and now try to grab the arm, and what a shot by Roderick Strong. What a shot by Strong, and he's not going to capitalize on it. Instead, Roderick Strong's going to play mind games with Cesaro. And now Cesaro saying, come on, let's go, let's get this over with, and a clothesline. Roderick Strong didn't see it coming, did Cesaro. Roderick Strong, of course, the smaller out of the two. But he sure as hell is pound for pound. Maybe probably even stronger than Cesaro, and that's really debatable until you ask. And wait a minute, Cesaro now. Again, Roderick Strong leaves the ring. As Cesaro, it's time to get his ass in here. Let's fight. You sure as hell wanted to fight all those weeks ago when I was in the middle of that match for the UK title. Roderick Strong now. He was in a war with Aleister Black all those months ago with Cesaro! Through the middle rope! Cesaro through the middle rope! Oh my god, he just dove right onto Roderick Strong! And you rarely see that from Cesaro! Oh my god, he just jacked the jaw of Roderick Strong! Swings him into the guardrail! He swung him into the guardrail! And now, Cesaro now. He has the upper hand, and I spoke too soon. Boot right to the face by Roddy. Roderick Strong, like I said, he was in a war with Aleister Black at Fastlane. We didn't see Roddy for weeks until he got involved. Oh, knee to the back. The knee to the back, and he's the messiah of the backbreaker for a reason. It is Roderick Strong. So he's applying that chin lock. You see the inner part of the elbow is under the chin, trying to restrict the blood flow, the air from coming through the mouth and the nose. As Cesaro now, elbows to the gut. Oh, and a European uppercut. He sure as hell knows how to change the tide of a match. Does Cesaro, ask Pete Dunne. Cesaro knows how to do it, and another one. He jacks the jaw of Roderick Strong. He jacked the jaw of Roddy, and now Cesaro, oh, drop kick. Drop kick brings down Roderick Strong. WrestleMania is this Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. Self-preservation is very, very important. Oh, back elbows. 3 matches on the pre-show. A whopping 15 matches, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, another backbreaker. by Roderick Strong on the main card. 15 matches on the main card. As Roderick Strong now, oh, another elbow. Another elbow by Roddy. And now the knife edge chops. Knife edge chops, and again the referee gets knocked down. This is the second time tonight he's been knocked down. Oh, trying to go for that backbreaker. Nobody home. Cesaro seen it coming. Cesaro seen it coming, and look at the strength. Just threw Roderick Strong like a freaking paperweight. Did Cesaro. And our senior official, he's not having a good night. He's been knocked down twice in 2 separate matches, and now the European uppercut. European uppercut again by Cesaro. He's the king of it. He's the king of swing as well, as he applies the Boston Crab on a Roderick Strong, center of the ring. Who's going to get the momentum? It's not a number 1 contenders match anymore. It's simply for the momentum. Heading in to WrestleMania. Look at Strong. Strong's taking a breather, but no! You gotta watch. You gotta watch out for the king of swing. Those deadly uppercuts by Cesaro. Brings him down. Alpamare. Water slide. Vintage Cesaro. This time, shoulders are down, hooking on the leg, pinning Roderick Strong here, and a kick out by Roddy. Roderick Strong, Roddy, he's trying to bring some gold into the Undisputed Era. You see Fish and O'Reilly already SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Adam Cole is 1 step away from being Mr. Money in the Bank, and oh, there goes Cesaro. He's dumped by Strong, and Strong is trying to bring home the United Kingdom Championship to Undisputed Era. Undisputed Era could be dripping in gold by the end of WrestleMania. If Adam Cole wins that match and intends to cash in. Wait a minute, Roderick Strong, my God! And I was just talking about self-preservation. He just dove from the top. Roderick Strong's doing everything he can to get the momentum. Either that, or trying to put Cesaro on the shelf, make it a one-on-one match between himself and Pete Dunne at WrestleMania. Roderick Strong now. Like I said, that idea of Undisputed Era being dripped in gold by the end of WrestleMania. My God! Roderick Strong wins the triple threat. And then Undisputed Era retains the tag team titles, and Adam Cole wins Money in the Bank and cashes in on either the World or WWE Champion. Undisputed Era could be lathered in gold by the end of WrestleMania night, as Cesaro got out of that stronghold and now drills him with the Michinoku driver. The Michinoku driver right to Roderick Strong. Strong is in another world right now. European uppercut, ejects the jaw. No, he swipes him down. Drop kick of his own. What a match. These two are pound for pound on the same skill level, and that is at the highest level you could possibly be. Let me tell you, Roderick Strong, what a shot! Knee to the jaw of Cesaro. The surgically repaired, dental jaw area of Cesaro. He's put a knee right there in the teeth. And now Strong, he has him, but no, Cesaro's not going to allow him to. Pete Dunne is watching his back. He's letting him beat the living hell out of one another. European uppercut by Cesaro. A very European uppercut, as I should say. Very European uppercut. As Roderick Strong, he's in no man's land. He doesn't know where the hell he's at. Cesaro now hooks him in. Cesaro hooks him in. Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter. Center of the ring. Roderick Strong, if he taps, Cesaro gets that momentum heading in to WrestleMania, and he gets out. Roderick Strong escapes that sharpshooter. Oh, sick kick by Roddy. Sick kick by Roderick Strong. Brings him up, and then knee right to the back shades of the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. In fact, he was a former tag team partner of Cesaro. They formed the Bar together, former Raw Tag Team Champions. Elbow on the knee. Oh, wait a minute. No. Cesaro's been cut. Cesaro's been busted open. Cesaro was busted open by that knee. He was busted open by that knee, and another one by Strong. Strong's not going to let up. He's not going to let up one bit. Strong now again. No, doesn't go for the knee. He doesn't go for the knee. I think he's looking for something more sinister. The cradle. The cradle. The knee to the kidney. Knee to the kidney. Roderick Strong has him, and a kick out just lifts the shoulder up gingerly. Does Cesaro. What a match this has been. What a main event this has been so far. Hard-hitting affair between two of SmackDown's best. Cesaro and Roderick Strong. Oh, Roderick Strong brought him down there. Beautiful. Takedown by Strong. Oh, wait a minute. Hooks him in. Hooks him in. Oh, end of heartache. End of heartache. End of heartache. Roderick Strong, he took the breather. He had to hold his ribs. He took the breather. He took the breather and a kick out by Cesaro. And if he didn't take that 2-second, 3-second breather, Strong might have just won this match. Oh, wait a minute. Cesaro. Cesaro's back up. Cesaro's back up. And Cesaro now. Oh. Shot after shot by Cesaro. The blood coming out of his forehead. The blood rushing to his head. The adrenaline coming through for Antonio Cesaro. And Cesaro now drop kick brings down Roddy. Drop kick brings down Roddy. And Cesaro, he's been operating at another level recently. European uppercut. Very European uppercut to Roderick Strong. And Roderick Strong, he's out cold. Strong is out cold. Oh, wait a minute. Strong. What a counter by Roderick Strong and Hurricane Rana. You don't see that every day from Roderick Strong. He pulls it out when he needs it, and he certainly needed it in that case. Looked like Cesaro was going to put him away with the sharpshooter, and no, again! Again the cradle. Again the cradle backbreaker, the Messiah of the backbreaker, Roderick Strong. Oh, wait a minute. On the Tron. On the Tron, it's a brawl all over the arena. It's a brawl all over Baltimore as the Usos, the Revival, and Undisputed Era. Oh my God, and catering. They're beating the ever-living hell out of each other. Oh my God! Powerbomb on that ladder. And that's a message sent to Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Roode by Dash Wilder. Wait a minute, Cesaro's going to take advantage. Cesaro's going to take advantage. Cesaro gets the victory. Cesaro gets the victory over Roderick Strong. A la Mustafa Ali on Raw. What a match. What a battle. And Roderick Strong, he was distracted by that assault, the brawl that's going on right now backstage between the participants in that SmackDown Tag Team title ladder match. And Cesaro gets the victory over Roderick Strong, and Strong is pissed. Strong is pissed. And Cesaro, no, come on! Pete Dunne, the United Kingdom champion, he just blindsided Cesaro. You know, look at this, he's staring down Roderick Strong. He said he wanted his attention on Roderick Strong. And oh, wait a minute, Cesaro's back up. Cesaro's back up. European uppercut. European uppercut wipes out Pete Dunne, who is going to walk out champion this Sunday.